Notorious bare-knuckle fighter Lenny Mclean is being brought to the big screen. Known as the Guvnor, he first rose to infamy in the 70s, becoming an author and actor later in life. My Name is Lenny chronicles his origins as a young street fighter and East End gangster, as Tolu Adeoye now reports.
He was dubbed the hardest man in Britain.
You had to fight in the East End, didn't you? If you don't fight in the East End, you get nothing. You know, you've got to survive in the East End.
Lenny Mclean, also known as the Guvnor, made a name for himself in East London as a bare-knuckle fighter in the 70s, and his was a violent life.
I'll kill that boy, sure.
Unlicensed boxer, convicted criminal, bouncer, enforcer. But by his death in 1998, he'd reinvented himself as an author and an actor.
If you don't want to be counting the fingers you haven't got, I suggest you get those guns. Quick!
Now in a working men's club in London, his real-life story is being brought to the big screen. But My Name is Lenny may surprise audiences.
If people think this film's going to be a Cockney thug fest, they're surely mistaken. Obviously, it's a lot about him, but it's things he went through emotionally. He was just a result of his upbringing. You know, he had a very abusive stepfather, and that was what, you know, turned him into sort of this sort of wild, crazy man, you know.
I made you, Lenny. I made you what you are.
But there will, of course, be plenty of boxing on screen.
There's 6 quite major fights in total.
Stepping into the ring as Mclean, Australian actor Josh Hellman, best known for roles in X-Men Apocalypse and Mad Max Fury Road, it's been a challenging role for the Aussie.
It's a film about British people, full of British people, and I'm, you know, an Australian kid who's brought in to be at the centre of it. So, you know, I just wanted to work as hard as I possibly could to do him and the role justice.
Lenny's son says the film has been mooted for 30 years now. It will finally hit cinemas in the spring, telling the story of the man behind the fists. Tolu Adeoye, BBC London News.